Ah, crap. Okay, so this is a very odd start to the third video. Usually I sat at the intermission screen that showed the map of the levels I have completed, but my record button this time around just went, nah, you're gonna start your video at the start of the level. You're gonna have the nice screen mount at the start. Anyways, welcome to my series of Heretic. This is episode 1, E1M7, the Crypts, playing on Bring the Oneth. If this happens to be the first video that you pop into for whatever reason, I do recommend starting at the start of the playlist. Let's get into this. Episode 1, in my opinion, is the most fun. It does lack in the monster variety that Heretic does provide. But it's also early enough where all the levels and design or architecture stays fresh. And the game hasn't hit its long in the tooth style. Well, not style. There's a few levels later on that's like, this could be shorter, or could have done without this one. I mean, it wasn't until Quake 2. Well, Quake 2 is, I mean, not Quake 2, Quake 1 is a prime example of lopsided episodes. I believe that episode 3 I could be wrong. Episode 3 in Quake 1 has 4 levels in it. And then again, most recently I have played through the, on the new Bethesda port. Well, Night Dive did it. Kaiser is awesome. One of my favorite map makers. I am very happy that he founded a game studio that is resurrecting, quote unquote, video games from the 90s into new remastered format using his awesome engine called the Kex engine. If you don't have a Night Dive game, I do recommend picking one up. Turok is a good start. Really good FPS. Probably never gonna do a video on that because I've yet to complete either Turok game, even though I own both of them on Steam. Anyways, yeah, so I do believe in that there's a few episodes in this that could have done with less levels, but I do understand keeping the 9 level per episode format. It was the style at the time. I I do believe that episode 3 could be better if it had one less level. And again, just me. I've had this discussion with the community before, I believe, and everyone kind of looked going, why? Do you want less levels as the game goes on? And it's like, once I get there, it's gonna make sense. Hate using the dragon claw on enemies that the crossbow is so much better for. And apparently I don't explore thoroughly, because I found the green door, don't have the green key yet. Found the green key, and I don't have the green key. Found the blue door, but I don't have the blue key. This has opened up. I vaguely remember this level. Like I've said at the start, I haven't touched this in ages. I just figured, I kind of want to make a video. And I don't know of what. Ooh, Heretic. So here I am, sitting and playing Heretic, and making videos. I don't really have much to say on this level, because this might as well be a blind run with how long it's been since I played through it. Let's pick a green key. Off, you little platform. Place bombs, thin out the horde. So that's where it goes if I went that way. Blue key, how do I get you? Ah, yes, cool. Got my tome. Tome of unlimited power for 13 seconds. My health hasn't been low enough yet where I have had it. Well, I have had a tome. It's more of I haven't thought of using. I haven't thought of using the tome and the necromancer gauntlets for health gain. Oh, ooh, I have flask. I'm gonna use flask. Clearly, I'm not supposed to enter that secret that way. I'm gonna go over here. This drop down here. Let's see, blue door was out here. There. So this is more like the penultimate level of the episode is E1M8. I mean E1M7. Next one's kind of interesting. So episode 1 is going to be very few, series 1 of this is going to be very few videos. Next level's short, in my opinion. Fairly simple, it's more of a headache because limited arsenal and iron liches, or iron lich. Very fun enemy, also fairly weak. Even though the player is set up to be the weakest, a very weak protagonist that relies on items, there is a boss that does have a lot more, a lot more health than a cyber demon from Doom, and it's a very interesting boss fight. Stop getting hit. Something's wrong with me, and I keep on getting hit, and the disciples are not dropping what I want from them. Let's do drop ammo and get ammo. Okay, much needed shield. Not here. Finish off the golems, pick up as much ammo as I can. I will need at least one tome, which I have 3, so I'm good. For the next level, to trivialize the boss enemy, I say that this is as much as I can do for now. And on to the final level of the episode. Okay, so I was hearing things. Wow, hour and a half, roughly. Maybe I can tighten down how long it takes me to get close to 100% on items and all that. But E1M8, Hell's Maw, which is coincidentally the name of the second episode. This is a fun one. So this first part here can be kind of rough. Especially if you don't have a morph ovum readily available. I personally prefer to use on those. And this is a fun room. Can use bounce physics on the gas bags. Very weak homing, as you can see. Oh, player was shrieked to death by a nitro golem. First death. when I say that the Nitro Golems have very weak homing, I'm not saying that the projectile is weak, it's very loose. It doesn't have the same tracking as, let's say, a Reverent Skelly Boy skeleton rocket as in Doom, but it's fairly close. Let's trivialize this. One down. Two down. Just have tornadoes to avoid now. Then there's a slew of acolytes to take care of. And that's the end of episode 1. With the destruction of the Iron Liches and their minions, the last of the undead are cleared from this plane of existence. Those creatures had to come from somewhere, though. And you have the sneaky suspicion that the fiery portals of Hell's Maw opens onto their home dimension to make sure that more undead or even worse things don't come through. You have to seal Hell's Maw from the other side. Of course, this means you may get stuck in a very unfriendly world, but no one ever said being a heretic was easy. And that is episode 1. I hope you all had fun watching these videos on episode 1. Do the whole YouTube ritual, like, bell, subscribe, dislike via ASCII, thumbs down emoji, or paste, copy paste, not emoji, it's, oh, well, actually, no, there's a phones now, so you can go into the emojis and do the thumbs down emoji, so that's actually easier than, making everyone go, pre-smartphone and Google a thumbs down ASCII. Anyways, take care everyone, have a great day. I will see you in the next series, which may or may not be recorded shortly. But for now, break from Heretic.